Yep, they hacked me. How do I end the other live? It's connection not connected. Let me see. Yeah, man, they hacked your boy. I don't know how that happened, bro. Look at this shit. And I got two lives going on. Look at this shit. Let me see. What the hell? Yo, they hacked me, guys. They hacked me. I'm so confused right now. Trying to see if I can end another live. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but they hacked me. Let me see. Plans moving forward. Shoot. Shoot. People live control room. I don't even know what just happened, people. I can't even end the other live. Let me see. Start break, create highlight video, edit stream marker, share. I can't even end the other live. That shit crazy. Shoot. No. Pop out dashboard. Yeah, it's so crazy. I can't even end my other live. This shit is crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it invisible. Yeah, what was I saying? Hey, man, say, man, call in. Hold up, we gonna fix this right now. That's messing up the whole thing. Somebody hacked me, bro. All right, let me make this hidden. Edit. Visibility. Private. Update. Because this shit is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't even know if people gonna come in this stream. Shaking my head, bro. Shaking my head. I don't know. Let me see. This shit weird. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. What up, everybody? Yeah, they just hacked me, bro. Shout out to Zeno. Shout out to Daniel. Yeah, bro, they just hacked me. I'm coming back in. I don't know what just happened, but right now I'm live on two sources. I don't know what the hell happened. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, bro, y'all call in, bro. Call in, let us know how you feel. Oh, let me put that. My bad. We was talking about what's up for the weekend. Shout out to the kids, too. Oh, shout out to my ladies for the vids. And shout out to Zeno. My day's going good. Shout out to Boat. What's up, Boat? Shout out to Mr. Fazy. Mr. Fazy said, haters watchdog. Whatever that means. Shout out to you, too. Shout out to the world, man. Man, I was just on live, guys. Tell me how my stream got, like, hacked or something, bro. So, like, I'm showing that I'm live twice. You guys just don't see the other one because I put it away. I made it private because I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, it don't mess up my YouTube. But, yeah, shout out to everybody in here, man. 1 second. Y'all should call in or tell us what's popping for the weekend, what y'all got planned for the weekend. I'm going to put the phone right now. Y'all call in. Hold up. Call in. This shit crazy. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel said how I'm doing. I'm good. How you doing? Hold on. Y'all can call in, bro. Call in. Tell us how you feel, people. Call in. I don't know what happened with that other stream. Y'all call in, bro. I got the phone right here. Call in. Let yourself be heard on the stream. We're going to be able to hear you. Don't be shy. Look at everybody running away. Why everybody run? Hey, don't run away. It's all good. I'm just saying, call in. Call in. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what's on your mind. What's popping for the weekend? Let me see. Tell us your plans for the weekend. Call in, people. What's popping for the weekend? Call in. Don't be shy. You will be heard here. You can shout yourself out, too. Don't be shy. You can shout yourself out, too. Call in. Who's our first caller? Call in, guys. I'm not in here too long. I got to go to the gym, so call in. Call in. Who's gonna be our first caller? I gotta shave my beard, man. And if I look a little ashy, it's because I ain't put no lotion on and I wash my face. But call in. Tell us how you feel, man. Call in. Call in. Call in. Tell us how you feel. Don't be shy, guys. Why is everybody so shy now? Damn, I know it's the day after Christmas, but Jesus. Normally the shows be popping off. I mean, I know I haven't been here in a little while. My bad to everybody that usually come through. Yeah, man, it just got busy. If you guys don't call in, I mean, just put in the chat, I guess, what your plans are for the weekend. Hold on. Let me put up a poll too. Ask me, hold on 1 second, guys. Ask me a question and I will answer. Or let me just put ask me a question. Y'all ask me a question if y'all can't call in, bro. Ask me a question. Boom. Shout out to Daniel67. What's up? Hey, what does 6-7 mean? What does 6-7 mean? Because at the end of the day, I heard it's from the Skrilla song. Some people told me it's something else. Some people talking about it's a ritual. I know everybody gonna say I'm unk them and all that, but what does 6-7 mean? Is 6-7 from the song from Skrilla? Ain't it? Because that's what I thought. I thought it was from Skrilla. I thought Skrilla created it. But they were saying all this stuff. They're like, oh, it's demonic and all this kind of thing. And I'm just like, bruh. All right. But yeah, ask me a question, people. If y'all not going to call in, ask the boy a question. We're waiting on our first caller, though. I haven't gotten any new callers since I got this phone. So this is the new Black Pill Hotline. This is the old Black Pill Hotline. You see it got messed up. It got messed up, so I had to turn around and get a new one. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel said it's just a meme. Okay, because they were saying that it was from the song. I thought it was from the song. But yeah, y'all call in, bro. Say what's good. Don't be shy. Call in, man. Call in. I call in. Guess what happens if you're caller number 9? Ha, ha, ha. Call in. But I appreciate you, Daniel, sending the jewels. I don't know how to donate works on YouTube, but I appreciate you for the jewels. But yeah, y'all ask me a question, bro. Or do y'all have a question that y'all need answered? Hopefully I can answer it. Ask me a question. Hopefully they don't hack this stream again because the last one got messed up. I got to figure out how to get rid of the last one. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel said hi. Yeah. What? What's up? What's going on? Shout out to Corn Plum 80. Why y'all always ask me the crazy questions, bro? Shout out to the Most High 8, man. One time for God. Shout out to Corn Plum 80. No disrespect to your question. Corn Plum 80 said, who are the enemies of Christ and humanity? That is a multifaceted question. You got to keep it simple. But who are the enemies of Christ and humanity? I don't even know, bro. First off, let me ask you this. Is there a right answer? Like, is there a right answer or is the answer subjective? Do you know what that means? Like, is there a right answer or can I just... All right, so I'm guessing because you said start with Christ, there's a right answer. Oh my God, 46MD. 46MD said Democrats. Hey, what you doing, bro? What you doing, bro? Hey, shout out to 46MD. 46MD, you was there in the last stream. You seen what happened, bro? I think they hacked me, bro. I think they hacked me because I don't know what happened. The stream just lagged out, and next thing you know, here we are now. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but you was in the last stream. What's up again? Yeah, so the enemies of Christ and humanity. So first off, the enemies of Christ, are you speaking verbatim from the Bible? Yeah, you said I froze up. Yeah, I know. It's like I froze up, but on my side, the stream tweaked out. Like I tweaked out the stream and then it stopped working. So look. All right, so Corn Plum 80 said, specifically from the Bible. All right, so the enemies of Christ, as far as I know, I don't got the answer. I don't got the answer, but I would assume the enemies of Christ are the fallen angels. I would say the fallen angels like Azazel and stuff like that. You know, I don't know if you guys know who Azazel is, but like Azazel and all that. The Pharisees. Okay, the Pharisees. I thought you put fairies. All right, the Pharisees. Where my Bible at? You make me want to get my Bible. All right, and then who are the enemies of Christ and humanity? Okay, so the Pharisees. So go ahead, explain to us what the Pharisees are. What are the Pharisees? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right too. And y'all hit the like button, bro, and call in. Muslims are on the, yo, 46 MD tweaking, bruh. 46 MD. The enemy of Christ is the devil. Okay, so that was an easy one, man. That was a trick question right there. I put the fallen angels, but yeah, the devil too. Because the fallen angels are technically, the devil's a fallen angel. But there are other fallen angels that people don't talk about. Like I said, for example, Azazel. Uh, Shout out to Corn Plum 80. Corn Plum 80 said the Pharisees rejected Christ and had him crucified. Okay, so we're talking about Jesus Christ? Yes, sir. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, so all the fallen angels and then the devil. It's crazy. I'm going to ask y'all a question, and I've said this before for people who have been here before. Do you guys think that hell is on earth? Shout out to Corn Plum 80. He said Christ and King. Yeah, do you guys think hell is on earth? I'm of the opinion that hell is on earth, and we are all, I wouldn't say demons, but we're all in hell right now because we've all fallen short of the glory of God. And right now we're being judged, or after we live our life in hell, we're going to be judged. Because if you think about it, the Bible says the damnation, and I'm probably going to say this completely wrong, but the damnation in the Bible, you know, like when they say that God's supposed to come down, because God hasn't come down already. So if we really think about it, like everybody that's passed away is asleep right now. Mind-boggling. But a whole nother conversation for later. But yeah, so we got our first caller. Hey man, no crazy stuff on my stream. You will get, I'm gonna just let you know right now, no crazy stuff on the stream. Shout out to our first caller. This the Black Pill Hotline.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How we doing? How we doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Hey, how was your Christmas, boss? How's your holiday season?
My Christmas is good. How about yourself?
Man, it was grateful, man. It was a good one. It was a good one. I just had a quick question, man. I know we on topic here, you know, where we dibbling and dabbling here. I just wanted to know, right?
Yes, sir.
I guess to simplify my question would be, what does a brother get back when he buys gifts for everybody, but he gets nothing in return?
What does a brother get back? First off, which person are you in the stream? Are you Corn Plum 80 or are you Daniel or are you 46?
Actually, I'm Corn Plum 80.
Shout out to Corn. Yo, Corn Plum 80. Shout out to Corn Plum 80. I wish I had my applause, but I ain't put my applause. But yeah, shout out to Corn Plum 80. We got Corn Plum 80 on the line. So you said, what does a brother get back for Christmas after he gets everybody else gifts, and then what?
That's pretty much my question. I'm just like, what's in this for me? What is in this for me? If I'm buying everybody everything, what's in this for me?
If you're buying everybody, the spirit of giving, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how you look at it.
Nobody's giving to me. Nobody's giving to me, and that's why I'm kind of confused at.
Yeah, I mean, it depends because, like, you know, so there are different people in this world, right? So, you know, some people like to give, some people like to receive. Big pause. Let me just put pause. Shout out to Reed Nelson. Reed Nelson said RUK. That's why I had to throw that pause in there. But yeah, so some people like to give, some people like to receive. It just depends what kind of person are you, and then in that situation, you know, it depends on who you're giving to, you know. So like I said, life's a matter of perspective. So it could be somebody on their deathbed, and if you give them something that they really wanted, it's gonna make you feel a certain way on the inside. Big pause.
Right. Again. Let's go and real quick side note. Let's go ahead and get Reed Nelson out of here. We don't do those kind of comments.
That's what we had to throw the pause in there.
Yeah. We don't do those kind of comments, man. You can go ahead and take your comments elsewhere, man.
Shout out to
anyway, shout out to you, man. I'm about to get in here real quick and twerk and eat. I'm gonna holler at you, brother. Have a good one.
You too. Take care, Corn Plum 80. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Corn Plum 80. I want to bring my sounds back, but I'm scared the stream's gonna tweak out again. But we gonna bring the sounds back. Shout out to Corn Plum 80. Everybody clap it up for him. He was our first caller. And yeah, man, hey man, shout out to the LGBTQIA+. Shout out to they, them, and all that, man. We see everybody on the black pill. That's what I always say. And shout out to Screwbelow665. Shout out to Screwbelow665. He said Mike Who Cheese Harry. I don't know what he was saying there. Mike Who Cheese Harry. Oh shit. Scrubbelow. But yeah, shout out to Corn Plum 80. Shout out to Corn Plum 80. Can y'all hear the sound effects? Hey, shout out to Scrubbelow and shout out to Reed. Hey Reed, first off, Reed, chill, brother. Chill. Don't be tweaking on people. Don't be saying stuff like that. Or you gay. People take offense to that now. We living in a different time. I'm not You know, I like my women. But shout out to the dudes that like what they like and everybody else. You feel me? It just is what it is, bro. If you don't like it, look the other way. We got somebody from Garden City, New York calling. Here we go. This the Black Pill Hotline. Oh, you hung up. Damn, what happened? Hold on, I'm gonna call you back. My bad. I'm gonna call you back. Hold up. I got you. Hello?
Please leave your message.
Shout out to Garden City. Whoever called from Garden City, New York. I'm not gonna put your number out here. But yeah, call back. My bad. I don't know what happened. Call back. Past that. Yeah, Scrubbelow, you play too much. Shout out to It's. Shout out to Less Fast Now. All right now. You got the rainbows out. Shout out to 46MD. He said I'm not into new music or rappers or actors. I'm old school. Yeah, low key I'm old school too. If y'all believe in old souls, I'm an old soul. But I know of the new rappers because like I was saying in my previous stream before it got messed up, I made music. So I'm aware of the industry because I talk about the music industry, especially on my podcast. Y'all go check it out. But yeah, that was wild. This guy said my coochie's hairy. Shout out to Parkour. Parkour said Jesus loves you. Hey man, Jesus loves the world. Shout out to the Most High. But somebody else call in, bro. Somebody else call in. Shout out to New York. I don't know what happened. And shout out to whoever said, actually, hold up, he has a point. I won't put y'all numbers out there, but we can see what you send us. So whoever said, hold up, he has a point. Yeah, call in, tell us how you feel. Tell us what's up for the weekend. Or ask me a question. Shout out to It's. It said, what do you think about that Fabulous freestyle? I ain't hear it all the way. I think it was aimed at 50 Cent. I ain't hear it. I gotta go really listen to it. I'm one of them people that like study stuff, so I have to go listen to it and really think how I feel about the bars. Shout out to PLXLG. She said, tell me what your music is. I made rap music. My music in one sentence is an espresso shot. It makes you feel empowered. You can go find me on all platforms. Shout out to A for Anna. She said, do you believe in God? Yes, I do. Shout out to Amy Miller. Amy Miller said, how's your day been? My day's been good. I've been chilling. I wanted to ask everybody what y'all plans was for the weekend. It wasn't really about me. I just said, ask me a question so everybody will participate. Shout out to 46MD. 46MD said, when I grew up in the 80s and 90s in Houston, Ghetto Boys were the rap scene. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys and shout out H-Town. We in the building, baby. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I grew up on A$AP Rocky, J. Cole, you know, Drake, of course, Kanye. Who else? Shout out to XD 180 X9F. Why you took a screenshot of me? He said we look alike. Y'all play too much. Now, that was funny. Yo, hey, XD 180, call in. This guy took a screenshot. Hey, y'all look in the chat, bro. He took a screenshot of me and made me his profile pic. I fucks with it. Come on now. And then he said we look alike. Come on, bro. These people play too much. Yeah, they be on my head sometimes in the streams though. They be like, look, like the last time they was on my head, they was like, yo, they was like, you got a bell pepper nose. They was like, you got a big nose takes all the air. Shout out to Boo Boar. Shout out to Boar, I guess Boar 313. He said somebody in the chat keeps saying you a Diddy booty ass ninja. Oh my. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to B Door 313. And shout out to A. So just so y'all know, when y'all send the wild stuff, it doesn't show right here to me. Maybe y'all can see it. I can only see it on my computer. Somebody said, can you show me them booty cheeks? I don't know what's up with you people that like, you know, poop and all that, okay? Let me just start there. But yeah, I don't swing that way. I like women, okay? Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to Board. Board said that's bro. Oh, my bad. My bad, my bad. Hey man, I can't really see. At the end of the day, I mean, yeah, if he like what he like, what I'm supposed to say. I can't really. But I appreciate you, Board, for letting me know. My bad, brother. It's nothing I can't really do nothing about it. He kept saying you a Diddy and a booty ass boy. Well, I'm getting his money, so I don't give a damn what he got to say. So What do you want me to say? I don't know. Me personally, at this point, I got a bunch of trolls on my shit. Y'all can look through my page. People gonna be mad at the end of the day. Quick advice, I give y'all some game. At the end of the day, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Cause in life, no matter what you do, there are gonna be people who like you. There are gonna be people who don't like you. So you just gotta do you. So at the end of the day, people can feel however way they feel about me. Personally, I don't give a shit. Cause if you're not putting any money on my table, no, you're not putting any money in my pocket, you're not putting food on my table, what does it matter? Anyway, somebody else call in. Enough about me. Enough about me. Shout out to a snowy man. A snowy man said, objective morality speaks with authority. That authority walked among us 2,000 years ago. What is your posture towards that authority? Now, this is a good question. Do you respect he whose ground is most holy? Praise God, Yahweh. So were you asking me the question or were you making a statement? But if you're asking me a question, hold on, let me read it again. Objective morality speaks with authority. The authority walked among us 2,000 years ago. What is your posture towards that authority? If you're asking me in a very sophisticated way, do I believe in God? The answer is yes. Do I believe God walked amongst us 2,000 years ago? You know, God is subjective because there's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but they're all one. So technically, yes, if you believe that Jesus is God, right? But technically, Jesus is God's son, but at the same time, Jesus is God. So to answer your question, yes, I believe God is real. Did God walk amongst us as Jesus? Yes, I'm one of the people that believes God is within all of us because God made us in his image. So even when we see different types of people, I met a lot of people in life. So I met somebody that told me God wanted to experience life in many different ways. And that's why he created so many different types of people. And that's why we have so many different colors and shades. So that's just how I feel personally. Shout out to a snowy man. A snowy man said, behold, the Lamb of God, Jesus Christ. Y'all be scaring me with this God stuff, bro. I'm like, why is God always talked about on my page? I know we do the Adams and Eves. Like my fan base called the Adams and the Eves. And the Adams are the men, of course, and the Eves are the Eves, of course. So yeah, I know that's probably why. But yeah, it's very always interesting. Like you guys have to go back and go watch my streams. It's very interesting that every time we do these, like regular, like, call-in and stuff, it somehow goes to God. So weird. But yeah, shout out to Sido. Sido said, can I get a shout out? Shout out to Sido. I just said it. There you go. Shout out to Sido. Somebody else call in, bro, or ask me a question. And shout out to Young Christian. We seen you. What's up, fam? Amen. Yes, sir. Somebody call in, though. Shout out to a snowy man. The snowy man says the Holy Spirit resides where two or more are. Bars. That's bars. That's bars. I had to get some new sounds. Anyways, y'all asked me a question that doesn't make my brain hurt. Ask me a normal question. Or call in and tell us how you feel. I don't know what happened to people that called in earlier that hung up. I ain't calling back because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Excuse me. I'm going to tell this person, call in. Call in. Let me see. Yeah, Garden City, if you still here, call in. If not, maybe you were prank calling. Maybe these people were prank calling. It's all good. Anyways, what y'all got planned for the weekend, bro? That was the main thing. It wasn't about asking me questions. What do y'all have planned for the weekend? Shout out to a snowy man. The snowy man said, what's the best 20-minute recipe? When you say recipe, do you mean like fully cooked meal or what do you mean? Shout out to Van Winkle. R.I.P. Van Winky. Shout out to Winky. I appreciate you, Winky. I don't know how to... First off, shout out to everybody that donate to us, okay? I appreciate y'all, okay? What I also want everybody to understand, too, is when y'all donate, if you don't get the reaction, like, you know how some of these content creators react, like, excited and stuff? If you don't get the reaction that you would normally get when you donate, it's because I have no idea how it works on YouTube, and I don't know how much things are worth. But I appreciate all donations. Let me just put that out there. But if I don't do the reaction that you expected, don't stop doing what you do. You feel me? Another content creator might fulfill you right. I'm just like, I appreciate you. Shout out to R.I.P. Van Winky for a happy poop. I don't know how much that's worth and I don't know what it does. But yeah, shout out to a snowy man. So a snowy man said, what's the best 20-minute recipe? The best 20-minute recipe, in my opinion, is a sandwich. A sandwich is the best 20-minute recipe. Shout out to Scrubalo. Scrubalo said, You're not ice. You're not ice. Screwbelow said you're not ice. I don't get it. I know the first one was, you're not ice. You're not ice. I don't get it this time, Screwbelow. It went over my head. That one went over my head. Oh, shout out to whoever texts us back. Okay, I understand. I don't know what that has to do with calling in. Why? What? Oh, maybe this is somebody else. Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to say. That has nothing to do with calling in. But okay. All right, people, call in. Tell us how you feel. Don't say, also real quick, don't send any hate to my phone. Oh, R.I.P. Van is Vanilla Ice's real name. Oh, shout out to Screwbelow. I get it now. I get it now. Hey, real quick, I'm going to let y'all know. Please don't send stupid stuff to my phone, because when you send stupid stuff to my phone, you get blocked. Don't send stupid stuff to the phone. Follow the show. I know it's not the best show, and it's a bit unorthodox, but like I said, keep it PG. Once you start hitting me with weird shit, you get blocked automatically. You feel me? Past that, yeah, man. All right, so now I get it, because I was like, Screwbelow, what are you talking about? Past that, what's up, man? What's up for the weekend? Y'all let us know what y'all got popping off. One thing I was saying earlier before my stream got messed up, I was telling MD, I think 40 MD, in the last stream, I might bring back the Blacklist. So the Blacklist is basically, it's not a podcast, but I have it set up as a podcast. We used to do like music reviews, and then we would review albums and stuff together and shit. The reason why I stopped it is because I kept getting blocked globally with the copyright, but I might bring that back because I think I might be able to figure it out. I might bring it back. That'll be fun. Yeah, I might bring that back. Yeah, like I said, ask me a question, people. Don't be shy. If you don't want to call in, ask your boy a question. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. Ask me a question. Y'all be sitting there. Don't be shy. Ask a question to call in. 737-297-9856. Don't be on no weird shit, though. Don't be on no weird shit. I don't like the weird shit. But be cool. Shout out to Maul. Maul said Jesus loves you. Shout out to Maul. Shout out to Maul. And shout out to the Most High. Shout out to the Most High. Yeah. It's crazy because, everybody got their own religions. Like me, like when I came up, I was actually raised Catholic, and then, they got Christians and Catholics and Muslims and or whatever. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Let me just stop right now while I'm ahead. But yeah, everybody got their own religion. But I feel like, it's all related somehow, some way. We just don't understand it yet because we lost the true word. Like I think before we kind of lost the word because once liars were invented or when people started learning how to lie, I feel like the word was kind of like misinterpreted. Even then, the Bible's transliterated, but that's a whole other conversation for later too. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said he doesn't have a religion. Well, that's up to you, but I mean, what I say to that, I mean, there are atheist people. I know of atheist people, but yeah, you're going to have to answer to somebody. That should let you know enough. You answer to somebody in life, I would assume that we answer to somebody in death as well. And shout out to Gouda. Gouda said that most people lost their way, the blind leading the blind. Yeah, so I think really what it comes down to is it's not so much the religion. I feel like it's the man-made institutions revolving around the religions. So like even church, like I don't go to church like that because people have kind of twisted the word of church, and church turned into this whole thing where they're trying to make money off of people. I know a lot of people gonna take that the wrong way. It just is what it is. You feel me? I consider myself an intellectual. Explaining that's a whole nother conversation for later. But yeah, I can actually see. So a lot of people look, I can actually see what's going on. So that's my God-given gift and or curse. So because of that, like I say, I see things for what they are and not what I want them to be. So yeah, that's what kind of turned me off to the whole church idea and then the bullshit that go on in the church. But yeah, like I said, it's spirituality, and shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, we are the church, seen and unseen. Yeah, so church is within you. Your spirituality is within you. You got to find a way to bring it out, and you got to find a way to bring it around the right people. Bring it out with the right people. Past that, I don't go too deep into it because people get offended, because you're talking about their values and how they think and stuff and the constructs of their mind. So I don't go too deep into that, but that's just how I feel personally. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said what's being said and what's not being said, and the kingdom of God is within. Yes, sir. Yeah, your body's a temple, and that's in the Bible. Your body is actually a temple. So I've seen where I've actually seen when I'm like lower vibrating, and then when I'm being more righteous or upper vibrating, as they like to say, I can actually see it. So I'm saying for like myself and my temple, like even when it come down to what I eat and how I act and who I hang around. But yeah, y'all ask us questions, man. Call in or ask us a question. Tell us how you feel. Get what's off your mind, or get something off your chest. What else? Tell us what's up for the weekend, which I got planned. It just, Christmas just ended. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said I had to break the horns of lust. It was a battle. Hey, man, try to tell you, man, I just went through that battle. I was like, you know what? Let me control myself. Shout out to Rebecca. Rebecca said, you guys can't see what Rebecca said, but I see it. Hello, Rebecca. Thank you for the compliment. I can see you. They can't see you, but I can see the full chat on my computer. Shout out to everybody else that can't be seen. I wonder why they blocked that message. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I won't say what you said out loud, Rebecca, because they're going to think that I'm lying and I just made that up. So I'd rather let you say it. They're going to say, oh, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. So I'm going to just let you say it. But yeah, the horns of lust, man. Yeah, it's tough, man. And, out here, one thing I realized I was thinking today when it comes to women, man, there's so many beautiful women out here. Like, they be saying this on social media. Like, they're trolling when they say this. They're like, oh, we weren't supposed to see all these beautiful women and shit like that. And they right, though. Because I'm like, damn, you just see so many different types of women and so many different types of stuff. Like, even now, I sound lustful talking about it. But it just is what it is. Shout out to Rebecca. Rebecca, we could see that one. Rebecca says she loves me. Okay? Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I love you as well. You see what's good about it? What's good about it is now they can see your message, so they know I didn't just create you in my head. Shout out to Lucas. Shout out to Gather Lucas. He said, oh, I'm so close.
But what the hell, boy?
What you mean by that, brother? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? You said, oh, I'm so close. What are you so close to? It better be the glory of God, okay? And I don't mean to make this about God. They made it about God, but what are you so close to? Please share with the class. What are you so close to? Shout out Rebecca. Rebecca said, I love you so much. All right, just so you guys know, so Rebecca's real. I ain't just create Rebecca. She's right there. You can see her. You guys can see her. Shout out to Rebecca. I appreciate you, Rebecca. But yeah, first off, we got to get on Lucas real quick. Lucas, hold up. Lucas, what you talking about, bro? What are you so close to? I hope it's not something disgusting. Anyways, yeah, man. Like I said, what y'all got planned for the weekend, bro? Lucas, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It just can't be no weird stuff, okay? Don't make it weird. But yeah, what y'all got planned for the weekend? Nothing? All right, Lucas. Luke, we gonna have to watch Lucas. We're gonna have to watch this guy, man.
But what the hell, boy?
We're gonna have to watch you, bro. But yeah, Rebecca says she ain't got nothing going. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm finna hop on the gaming stream later. Probably at like 9:30 or 10 Central Time in case y'all want to pop up. If y'all play Call of Duty, my gamer tag is Black Adam. My gamer tag is my name. Y'all go find me. You should be able to find me. It's my face too. And yeah, I'm gonna run that Call of Duty. Rebecca says she missed me. Rebecca, we just met. Come on, how you even miss me? Shout out to Lucas. Lucas says, shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to get some new sounds, guys. The sounds you're hearing right now are sounds from the show. Y'all should pull up to the Black Pill Podcast. We turn up there. We won't really turn up, but we talk about very low vibrational stuff. Like, we talk about the drama that goes on within the music industry. The shit's fun. It's fun for me. Sometimes it's not fun for other people, but it's fun for me. I like to talk about the stuff. Hopefully I turn into a big streamer one day and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's fun. I be having fun. I'm like, man, I can't believe this. I practice my comedy. Shout out to Lucas. Lucas said, yeah, the low vibration is the key. It's so crazy because people, people come in my comments, they be like, oh, you too smart to talk about this. I'm like, damn, when I was talking about all the smart stuff, everybody was not watching. Now I'm talking about the low vibrational stuff. Now everybody watching. So, it's just You know, it's a fine line. Rebecca, I can see your message again. They can't see it. But yeah, it's just a fine line. You got to just walk the line. It's a social media game. The reality of the situation is as humans, we like to see negative stuff. Negative stuff catches our eyes. But what we have to understand is the reason why negative stuff catches our eyes more than positive stuff is because negative stuff is incoincidentally or subconsciously a threat. And I think that's why we're more in tune with all the negative things that go on social media than the positive. So even the news and all that, we see those things as potential threats. So we're more interested in staying and watching that. Shout out to Rebecca. Rebecca said Happy New Year. Shout out to Mr. 818. He said, how old are you? I'm 28 years old. 28. I bit the hell and back. And Happy New Year to the world, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said you have to cut out that frequency. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, I mean, it's a lot, bro. But, yeah, I'm 28, almost 30. Goddamn. Goddamn. It's crazy, man. The 20s, my 20s is crazy. Like, it was a ride. It was fun. It was fun. College was lit. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was fun. But, I mean, life's just getting started. When you get older, you start to understand, you know, you got a lot of life. You don't have that much time, but you got an ample amount of time. You know, you got enough time to get some things done. So by 30s, you know, now we locking in. So by 30, I'm 28. By 30, we're going to have to be on top of the world somehow, some way, okay? That's it. That's it. That's it. But, yeah, you know, I do this now. I'm going to keep doing this. Let's see what happens in 10 years. I've been doing the content creation shit for 1 year. Next year, I think in May will be like 2 years, May or June. And, yeah. Just pushing. Just pushing. Y'all asked me another question. What's up? Talk to me. Talk to your boy. Talk to your boy. And I appreciate the compliments, Rebecca. I appreciate the compliments. And call in. Don't be shy, guys. Call in. You can call in, too. You can always, you know, call in and shout yourself out if you want to shout yourself out or say shout out to this person, whoever. Call in. Don't be shy. You know, you can shout somebody out. If you want to shout somebody out, say what you got to say. Just don't make it uncomfortable for me, all right? Don't be weird. So I had this one guy talking about, I'm gay, I'm black, I'm stupid, are you white? And I had to just look like.
But what the hell, boy?
And I know you think I'm playing. I'm not going to put their number. I know you think I'm playing. Hold on, I'm going to hide their number. I'm not playing, people. I'm not playing. I know it's backwards, but I'm not playing, people. So you understand, I am not playing. So please don't be weird. Be cool. It's okay, be cool. If you act weird, you get blocked. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said just here dropping gems. Yeah, man. You know, I try to give y'all game. I think this next season on the Black Pill, shout out to all our people in our community. I'm going to get more people in the community. We're going to build a community. Shout out to the Adams and the Eves. You know, we got the Adams and the Eves. I'm trying to decide because I'm like, okay, how can I help the women? Like, I'm thinking of putting behind the paywall, like motivation for men and motivation for women. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, the mind gathers facts. Wisdom rearranges priorities. If you're on your journey, keep pushing. Bars. Bars. But yeah, we might put behind a paywall. It's not motivation, but basically like things to help you guys become a better version of you, right? And that's something I've always tried to work on. You know, with me, not to toot my own horn, but I care. I just care. You know, I care about life. I'm very passionate about the things that I do. Shout out to my parents. My parents say I'm very overdramatic. They call it overdramatic. I think I'm just passionate about what I do. But yeah, I come off sometimes as like a coach, and I'm like, damn, should I coach? I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But I'm like, man, I could do it. Like, I remember it's this one dude, and I always tell this story. It's this dude, his name is Christian. He go to my gym. The Spanish dude, shorter kind of guy. So long story short, basically, he needed help like getting better at basketball. So he used to be like unconfident in himself. And, you know, I pulled him to the side one day and I was like, damn, what's the problem? He's like, you know, he told me whatever the problem was. And I was like, hey, so, you know, this is how I want you to think. I want you to think when you grab that ball and you about to shoot that ball, you're the best player on the court. And he looked at me. I'm laughing because it's funny because y'all should see him now, bro. He's a baller, right? I got to hit the applause. He's a baller. He is a baller. But yeah, so he's like, I'm the best player on the court. I'm like, yeah. He said, I told him, I said, I don't care who's in front of you. You get that ball, you get the rock in your hand, you shoot that ball like you're the best player on the court. And every time you get low in your brain, you remember what I told you. And what did I tell you? He's like, I'm the best player on the court. Bro, I shit you not. It was like night and day. This guy turned around and started turning up, start crossing people, all this kind of shit. You guys have to see Christian though. So me, I'm 6'1", I'm like 260. I'm a big dude. He like probably like 5'5", 5'4", just busting the shot in people's face. I used to play basketball, by the way. This is why it makes me so excited, okay? So yeah, I'm saying all that to say, long story short, I might start coaching people, but it depends, bro. It depends, because I'm like, I don't know. What's in here shouldn't be shared with everybody, at least not for free. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, even though it didn't pop up, I don't know why. Gouda said, men often carry silence like armor. Women often carry responsibilities like identity. Understanding begins when we stop asking them to be different and start asking what they've been carrying. Facts. Excuse me. I think we all go through bullshit. But yeah, that's a good one. Men often carry silence like armor, and women often carry responsibility like identity. Yeah, we all go through bullshit, man. That's why society's messed up now, because we had certain expectations that people couldn't keep up to. And, you know, we were forced to try and keep up to those expectations until it got to too much, and now people exploded in their brain. Shout out to Vagnificent. I like your name. He said, I'm off 4 Gib Nuggets, about to snort some Blue Chew and have post-nasal drip slime down my lower back till it hits my oyster rocks. Well, class, let them know how you feel. What do you want me to say? What do you want? Vagnificent. Shout out to Vagnificent. What do you want us to say? What do we say to that? I don't know what to say to that, Vagnificent. You tell us what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, facts, your brain does not argue with logic. It responds to patterns. What repeats becomes truth, whether it's real or not. Facts. Shout out to Gouda. And that's why you have to be careful of your mindset, guys. You got to shift your mindset, even me. Like this last year, I've been through a lot of shit, but I realized my biggest enemy was myself. And the reason why my biggest enemy was myself is because my subconscious, if you don't control your mind, like if you don't mind your thoughts, you're going to end up repeating the same thoughts. First off, you repeat the same thoughts, guys, over and over if you don't realize it. So if you don't control the thoughts that you're repeating in your head, you're going to repeat negative thoughts in your head over and over until you catch yourself thinking negatively. So you got to really catch yourself. Shout out to Vagnificent. Vagnificent, this one didn't pop up, but I'll read it. Vagnificent said, yo, I'm off 2 oil-painted moshi balls, curling my toes to Leonard, what? To Lanyard, curling my toes to Lanyard Sky Nerd while butt chugging tobacco till my nips feel weird.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
All right, shout out to Vagnificent. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, people who take conversations left are rarely confused. They are avoiding something the conversation is getting too close to. The mind is tricky for real. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, man, our minds are very complex. Like I said, people are weird. The main thing I want y'all to always do, and I say this on my stream, man, y'all got to stay safe out here in these streets and really stay dangerous. The reason why you got to stay dangerous is because you don't know how the next person around you is thinking. Now, I'm not saying turn up on somebody and beat them up, but be prepared for the worst, but praying for the best. Shout out to Rebecca. Rebecca back in the chat. What up, Rebecca? What up, Rebecca? Rebecca said, you guys see what Rebecca said. I guess I'm handsome. Let's go. But what was I saying? You know, I'm blushing now. What was I saying? Yeah, man, be mindful of the company you keep. But like I said, pay attention to your surroundings because people are tweaked out here. People are tweaked out here. Shout out to Vagnificent. Vagnificent said, Lynyrd Skynyrd is a rock band. Okay. Lynyrd Skynyrd. We're going to call him Lala, okay? So Lala. All right, we got you, Vag. But yeah, be careful of the company you keep, guys. People are weird out here. People are crazy out here. Their mind kind of messed up. And then a lot of times, the best way to describe it, and I know because I've done this before, I'm not speaking from a high horse, you know, people are acting a certain kind of way around their peers to look cool or look a certain kind of way that's in their head better in front of their peers. So y'all gotta be careful out here. Shout out to Vague. Vague said, all love, my boy. Hope your Christmas was good. Yes, sir, it was good. I hope yours was good as well. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, man. Like I said, the people around you are trying to look cool in front of their friends. You got to be careful when people are around their friends. My best example is like kids, bro. Kids, you got to be careful with kids. Like these teenage kids, when they be around their friends and stuff, they do dumbass shit trying to look cool in front of their friends, trying to be hard and shit. So you got to be careful. That's why I don't be around the kids. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, life is like a Rubik's Cube. Each twist changes more than you see. Mind, heart, soul, and purpose shift with every choice. Chaos is temporary. Patience, understanding, and strategy reveal patterns, facts. Shout out to Gouda again. You cannot force alignment. Only navigate the tension until colors your life finally meet. Yeah, my boy Gouda got that book open. He got that book open. God, ain't no way you had Gouda. Ain't no way you had all of this in the brain to just come out and say today, you got that book open or Google something, because there's just no way. But I appreciate you, Gouda. I'm like, what? It's like, what's on your mind like that to be thinking all this philosophical, insightful shit? But yeah, in all other aspects, like I was saying, yeah, man, so y'all gotta be careful out here, bro. People trying to be cool in front of other people. Like, you know, I do what I do on my stream and stuff, but I'm just trolling. Like, I'm not that cool. In real life, I'm on edge, okay? In real life, I'm looking at people like, hey, don't touch me. Like, look, in the future, when people try to take pictures with me and shit, hey, bro, don't touch me. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, I call in and speak the same way, even on my Facebook lives, on my whole Facebook page. He said, I am the book. Okay, Gouda. Okay, Gouda. I fuck with it, Gouda. And you know what rhymes with Gouda? Buddha, okay? Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said I am the book. You gotta respect it. Gouda, I might have to take that, bro. Put that on a shirt. You should put that on a shirt, Gouda. I am the book. That's fire. Unwritten script. But yeah, yeah, what I was saying. Yeah, Gouda shocked me with that one, bro. Gouda shocked me with that one. That was fire. Yeah, what I was saying. So yeah, man, y'all just gotta be careful out here. Like I said, like even me on the show, you know, I be trolling this shit. You know, I be like, oh, shout out to the SAD, shout out to the Bloods and the Crips and all that. And I don't really believe in none of that shit, okay? And I mean, I be trolling, like I said, so I do dark humor on the show. So I be like, man, you know, shout out to the essays and all that. But in all seriousness, you know, I don't condone gang violence. Like on my show, y'all see me be like, oh, shout out to the squares. Like, for example, on my show, I tell everybody all the time, I'm a square. As big and menacing as I look, I am a square. Please don't come to me with that shit. I'm one of them people that will turn around and tell the police after I did whatever I did, okay? And we're gonna have to bring the lawyers into it. So I glorify squares on my page because it's hard to be a square in today's day and age. When everybody cheating the game, you know, you trying to walk a straight line, it's hard to be a square. But shout out to the squares. Yeah, and shout out to the gang banging ninjas too. Y'all do what y'all do. You know, everybody makes a choice in life. That's one thing I had to learn coming up too. You know, your choices are really gonna impact your decisions. I didn't understand it at first. Now I have a better understanding of such, but I didn't get it at first. Like even my music, you feel me? I was like, damn, look, hey, shout out to Gouda. See, look, Gouda, shout out to Raul. Raul said, I'm the book. Gouda, I'm telling you, put that on a shirt, bruh. Put that on a shirt. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said there's nothing wrong with being a square. Staying true to your shape is better than twisting just to fit in. Gouda, put that on a shirt, bro. Put that on a shirt. Just remember, if you make some bread, when you make some bread, remember I told you to do it, okay? I told you to do it. Just remember that. Throw me a little change. That's it. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being a square. You know, sometimes people want to be cool. Like even me back in my heyday, even though I'm not that old, but when I was young, I used to want to be a gangbanging ninja because, you know, they got the women. They got the pretty girls. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm finna be with the gangbangers so I can have access to the pretty women. And that was my mistake. And, you know, glory be to God, to the Most High. You know, I caught myself before I could end up in the penitentiary, you know, doing stupid shit and all that. Shout out to Patrick. Patrick, they can't see what you saw, what you posted, but I can see what you posted. Please keep that information to yourself next time. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, facts. I'm only here to get bread and water. The more I give, I gain back. Yeah, so you know what I was saying. Yeah, man, I got lucky. That's it. I woke up to my stupidity. And when I woke up to my stupidity, I just saw where I was. And I'm like, is this all that life has in store for me? And then I planned my escape. And that was it. Really. I was like, this can't be all life has to offer me. You know, there has to be more. There's going to be more. So I'm going to make more happen. So even now, I'm just getting started. Like, once the music shit pop off and all that shit, if it pop off the way I want to, yeah, man, we probably go start making movies and shit. Because I got a lot of stuff in my head. Like, even my life, if I was to tell y'all my life behind closed doors, what happened in my life, bro, I could put that bitch on a movie. No bullshit. No bullshit. It was really like that. I had a lot of crazy experiences, fun experiences. I could turn the whole thing into like a whole series, bro. It was fun. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying, like, thinking back, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably do that. I just need to get somebody in front of me that knows how to help me write it properly so it could be entertaining. But yeah, man. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said people who plan the escape have to know the steps after. It's not enough to leave the trap. You have to map freedom, understand the path, and be ready for what comes next, or the escape becomes another kind of prison. Yeah, Gouda, it's crazy, bro. My ninja Gouda just got this on his brain, bro. That's crazy. Oh, man. Another thing I do, too, y'all don't got to do this. Another thing I do, too, you know, I don't let people know how smart I actually am no more because I've seen, you know, I've seen the envy and the jealousy, and I didn't understand it at first. Now that I do, I'm very mindful of who I let know that I'm somewhat of an intellectual. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said my life's like a movie now after all these old movies, for real. Yeah, man, so, you know, I be playing like I'm stupid on my stream. I play like I'm a dumb ninja the same way Uncle Sam wants, okay? All right? Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said I was in The Walking Dead before they made it a movie with people, places, and things. That's deep. That was deep. I don't even know what to say. That was deep. Shout out to Sido Allen. He said he's back. What up, Sido? Shout out to Patrick. Patrick, they're not going to see what you're posting. I can see it. Patrick, that's strike 2 for you, brother. That's strike 2 for you. Shout out to Chill Lab. Patrick talking about, I ain't even going to say what Patrick talking about. Patrick, I can see it. They can't see it because what you're saying is extremely explicit and suggestive. Shout out to Chill Lad. Chill Lad said, yo, what's popping? We in here. We in the building. Doing what it does. We just doing what it does, man. Shout out to the world. We in here. We in here. Yes, sir. What y'all got planned for the weekend, bro? When y'all come in, tell us what you got planned for the weekend. Shout out to Chill. I appreciate you, Chill. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. I appreciate all the subscribes. Tell us what you got planned for the weekend. That's the main thing. Subscribers mean nothing to me, right? I want actual supporters. Subscribers are just subscribers to me. I appreciate the subscription, though, but I want supporters. I want people that actually are engaged in what I'm doing, not just following me to prey on my downfall, because that's how I be feeling a lot of times. Shout out to Sido. I appreciate you, Sido. Appreciate the subscription. Yeah, Patrick, that was your last strike, bro. Patrickle, Hitman, I'm on that ass, bro. I'm telling you, bro. No pun intended. I'm on that ass, bro. You're gonna get blocked off my page. They can't see what you're seeing. I can see what you're seeing. Shout out to Chill Lad. Chill Lad said, I hope you get 10K. I appreciate you, Chill Lad. We gonna get it. Shout out to Sido Allen. Sido Allen said, how did I get here? When you say get here, what do you mean? Because here is multiple places. Do you mean like how was I born? Or do you mean how did I get where I'm at right now? Or are you referring to my stream? What do you mean by that? How did I get here? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? My bad for being a deeper thinker. But yeah, what do you mean by that? How did I get here? My parents birthed me, but if that's the wrong question, you said, I think you mean racist or Stubbs. Oh, you think he's being racist? Chill, lad. You think he's being racist? Sido Allen, are you being racist, Sido Allen? Because you about to get blocked from my page. You about to get blocked from my page. I hope you're not being racist. I would hope not. I don't think he's being racist, though. I was born here. Yeah, shout out to Chill Lad. Yeah, shout out to Sido. Nah, he's not being racist. He's not being relax. My bad, Sido. Cause we got some weird. We have very suggestive people that pop up on the show and pop up on my page and shit. So I done had crazy people be like, oh, like show your. They told me show my forehead. I was like, what? Cause I guess I cut my hair bald. So it was like show your forehead. I'm like, bro, I'm the one that cut my hair bald. Like I'm wearing the hat. Because I'm, my head cold. Oh, Sido Allen said, like, how did I get the house? Well, first off, this is an apartment. It's an apartment. Appreciate you. But yeah, how I got the apartment, I applied. So I've been living by myself for a while. So, I just applied. I seen the apartment. I thought it was cool. And then, yeah. Shout out to Chill Lad. Chill Lad said, my friend said, I'm KSI's brother. Just wait till my hair grow. I just start growing my hair again. Yeah, man, I'll go bald. Everybody said I look like everybody. Shout out to Luther the Tree. Luther the Tree said, hey, Christmas is and was hell. I am currently in the hospital with alcohol poisoning. I let loose for real. Jesus. We're going to send you some prayers, Luther. You got to chill, bro. I was drinking too, but damn, like I was drinking and I was smoking cigars. Like you see my lips is all gray and shit. Yeah, I let loose, but I ain't end up with alcohol poisoning. Shout out to Could Be Nothing 3418. They said, if you by yourself, who was that who just walked by? Are you talking about my dog? I have a dog. I got a dog. Shout out to Isaiah. Isaiah said, I feel crispy. Shout out to Shadow Eyes said, I have a question. Shout out, hey, everybody, if you have a question, ask the question. Chill Lad say, why do I have Halloween decorations on Christmas? Because Halloween's my favorite holiday. Yeah, Halloween's my favorite holiday. But people told me to take down the decorations. I will, but I like things about Halloween. Like I like magic, I like Halloween. That's it. Shout out to Could Be Nothing. She said, definitely human form, or he said. Luther the Tree said, I drank a whole bottle of Everclear 190 mixed with Fireball.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
All right, so Sido Allen said, I hope you get 1 million subscribers and have a lovely new year. I appreciate you. Shadow Eye said, why you got the phone number in the chat? So it's the Black Pill Hotline. So this the call-in phone on my podcast. So y'all could call in and say what y'all want to say. Just keep it PG, you feel me? So I try and tell people call in, but they end up asking me questions. But yeah, really, today's stream, y'all supposed to call in and tell us how you feel or what you got planned for the weekend. So that's why the number's in there. So that's the Black Pill Hotline. Y'all could call in or whatever. Shout out to Isaiah. Isaiah said Halloween's my favorite too. Yes, sir. Halloween for the win. We have, it's Tricky 12 said, ask it, Shadow. And Chill Lad said, you don't have to, you don't have to, it. Not gonna lie, W. Yes, sir. Gouda Bar said, hell nah, Could Be Nothing, said laughing emojis. I'm confused. What's wrong? I'm confused. What just happened? What just happened? Is it because I like Halloween? Halloween's the shit, man. Ask it, Shadow. I'm so confused. Oh, y'all was talking about the drinking from Luther? Yeah, bro. Luther turned up, bro. That's way too much, bro. Yeah, Luther. Yeah, bro. You got to get it together, fam. Like, I know you trying to get lit, but after a certain amount of drink, bro, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, bro, had Everclear and Fireball. Yeah, fam. After a certain amount of drink, yeah, you got to turn around and you gotta just stop. I had too much to drink on my birthday. My birthday is actually December the 11th. And I woke up throwing up, and I said, you know what? I'm not getting that drunk no more. There's no need. Shout out to Could Be Nothing. Could Be Nothing says, see, I hear another voice, and old boy sitting in the chair behind you. I hope you know I can see this, right? Like, nobody's in the chair behind me. So that's my other, when I stream, Normally I'm over there. That's my standing desk, so I'm standing. You said over my right shoulder. Well, first off, this is my right shoulder. Like I said, if you're hearing something else, you're going to hear my dog. My dog is right behind me. My dog's weird like that. Shout out to Aubrey. Aubrey said, what's your name? My name is Adam. Chill ass said, can we see your dog? She's annoying. She's so annoying. So yeah, she just blocks me in and does weird shit. So she's right here just looking at me. And she knows we're talking about her. Y'all never hear her though. She quiet unless somebody trying to break in. Shout out to Isaiah. Isaiah said drink, but not too much. All right, watch out, Melly. Come on. Shout out to I don't know you. You don't know me. He said McDonald's money. That part. Shout out, it could be nothing. So you solo in my crib? Yes, ma'am, sir, ma'am. Sir, ma'am. Shout out to Chill Lad. Chill Lad said, oh, yeah. Shout out to Melly. Melly's my baby. Yeah, Melly's my baby. She's a good dog, but she's weird, though. She's very smart. Too smart for her own good. Yeah, she is cute. Y'all should have seen her when she was a baby. Y'all see her now. When she was a baby, her ears were down. Her ears were down, and she was the cutest thing ever. Like, people used to come up to me asking me, can they take her from me? And I used to look at them people like, excuse me?
But what the hell, boy?
Tripping. I'm like, why would I give you my dog? Shout out to Tiago. Tiago said, what would you wish for Christmas? 1 second, we got somebody calling in. This the Black Pill Hotline.
What's good?
What's up, what's up? Shout yourself out. Yes,
How are
sir.
you doing?
I'm good. Shout yourself out and tell us what you want us to know.
It's Luther. It's Luther.
Oh, shout out to Luther. Hey, this is Luther. Hey, we got Luther. Hey, we got Luther. First off, Luther.
Interesting.
First off, Luther, let's just start by saying, why would you drink Everclear and Fireball and get alcohol poisoning? Are you okay?
I felt like it, man. I just needed it.
Okay. He said he needed it, people. He said he needed
You know
it.
what? I got out 20 minutes ago. The first thing I made myself was another drink.
Are you addicted? I think you need rehab.
Probably, but you know, it's okay because I'm not gonna go.
Okay. Luther, are you a girl?
I'm a dude.
I'm like, what? You doing a voice? I'm like, bro, you sound like a girl now. All right.
No,
Hey.
I'm
Hey.
just chilling, dude.
Hey, but for real though, stop drinking though. On some serious shit.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
a pass. I'm
Alright.
gonna continue with these in my hand because you know they're great.
All right, Luther, anything you want to tell the stream?
You guys have an amazing night, and I'm gonna go play some VR, and y'all enjoy your rest of your night. And I hope y'all's Christmas is great.
There you go. Thank you, Luther. Take care.
And you too, man. Have a good night.
You as well. Shout out to Luther. Luther said he gonna keep drinking. All right, and shout out to Could Be Nothing. Could Be Nothing. You might be hearing my sound effects off my computer. Normally I do this stream off my computer. We're off my phone today. Shout out to Twix. Twix said, do you watch basketball? I used to. I haven't had time to. I used to actually play ball. Shout out to I don't know. Just did it a lot. I just did it a lot. 75-8. Could Be Nothing said liver cancer is real. Hey, yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody, man. I mean, it passed away. I mean, it passed already. Shout out to Siddle Allen. Siddle Allen, I'm 6'1", almost 6'2". Shout out to Bear Force. Bear Force said, what's good, my man? Good night, Luther. Everybody say good night to Luther. Shout out to Luther. I'm saying it like Batman, like Luthor, but everybody say good night to Luther. And shout out to Siddle. Siddle said, damn, I'm not that tall. What's crazy is I'm actually the shortest, one of the shortest in my family. I'm not that tall. My brother like 6'2", almost 6'3". My cousin's like 6'5". Could Be Nothing said, Cap, you about 5'9". Guys, do you not see the size of my hands, people? Are you guys seeing the size of my hand? I wear a size 13 shoe, guys. What are you talking about? I'm not the biggest though. Shout out to Luther. Luther says 6'8". Have a good one. I'm the tallest on my fam. Shout out to Luther. I got a cousin right now, make me look so... My cousin's like 6'5", 6'6". No bullshit, guys. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, T-Rex, K-Shine, and Swamp from URL Smack. Hosting my last battle. I'm up and coming. YouTube, Gouda Bars versus Kaliko Nice. All right, Gouda, we gonna look you up. We gonna look you up. Yeah, Gouda, I was gonna say we should get on a song together. We gotta get on a song together, Gouda, because you sound like you got the You got them bars. I'll come out and spit something. Go listen to Target Practice, Gouda. Go listen to Target Practice. I really do this. Could Be Nothing said, how tall is your ceiling? My ceiling's not that tall. I can reach it with my hands. It's not tall at all because where I move, I stay by don't take this the wrong way because, you know, people are racist, you know, out here. But shout out to the essays. Shout out to the essays. You know, I stay by the Mexicans and stuff. So they like short. So my roof's not that tall. Hold up. Let's show y'all. Hold on. Look. Touch my roof right now. I just touched it. I don't know if y'all just seen that, but I just touched the roof right now. I don't know if you heard it. But yeah, I'm not short. I don't know if, can you not see the size of my hands, people? My hands are huge. They're not that big. Shout out to Dookie Man. Dookie Man said, be careful. We got RM. We got, shout out to RMSQ6F. You're going to be blocked from my page since you're my white master. Shout out to you. Skelly said, do you use lime green for the color of the hat? Yeah, it's lime green. Okay, you about the height of my 15-year-old. Okay, I don't know what to say. Shout out to Could Be Nothing. Could Be Nothing said, I'm about the height of their 15-year-old. I don't know what to say. It's like, I'm taller than my dad. That's all that matters in my head. Twix said, hi, I have a question. What am I most passionate about? Shout out to RMS. You exposed yourself. Now you blocked from my page. Hold up. Shout out to EW Videos. He pushing 6 feet. Oh, okay. I get it now. It Could Be Nothing. Yeah, so my dad is not that tall, so I'm taller than my dad. But yeah, hopefully he grows taller than me. Shout out to EW Videos. He said that's crazy. Dude should not be saying crazy stuff like that. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I done seen it all, bro. I've seen a whole bunch of racist people on here, but it don't really faze me no more. Shout out to Cali Rockstar. Cali Rockstar said, yo, real question. Y'all think Charlie Kirk had it coming? He's another one. He's another one. Y'all want us to sit here and have these conversations, bro. Go mentally masturbate to this bullshit by yourself. Shout out to Sido Allen. He said, where'd you get the hat? I can't remember the place. It was at an outlet mall. Shout out to Jasmine Sanchez. She said, when you were a kid, did you ever blow bubbles?
But what the hell, what?
Anyway, shout out to Zimmerman. He said, watching from Dildo, Washington. Y'all just be doing too much. Shout out to Could Be Nothing. You have a blessed night as well. Shout out to Mr. Weezy Baby. He said, who I voted for. Why y'all come to me with this political stuff, man? Why does it matter who I voted for? I actually didn't vote, and don't bug me about it. Florida is life. He said, I'm going to call in a bit, filling out the chat. Shout out to Florida. What's up, Florida? Yeah, Florida. I don't know about today, bro. I don't know about today. Shout out to your favorite CEO. I appreciate the money you sent me, or the diamonds. They say don't say money. I'm going to say diamonds. Shout out to Edwig Song, Go6326. He said name 10 countries. Jasmine, didn't I answer you? Jasmine, what'd you ask? You said, did I ever blow bubbles? Ask yourself the question. Go look in the mirror and ask yourself the question and tell me what the answer was. Edwig Song said name 10 countries. And shout out to Sido. Sido says he's from Zimbabwe. Hey, shout out to the African people out there. Right? Y'all want people to answer. Y'all know when it's a lot of people in the chat, I can't really answer everybody. Shout out to KP. KP, hello, KP. K7P said, how are you? I'm good. How about yourself? Shout out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman said, I will rate your outfit 6 out of 7. That's pretty good, considering the fact that this is what I wear at the crib. Shout out to Jasmine. Jasmine said, you definitely blew bubbles. Jasmine said, you definitely blew bubbles. I don't think y'all can see it, though, but I see it. What was your point, Jasmine? Tell me your point. And then 10 countries, right? Edwig said name 10 countries. Edwig, you got to do what your favorite CEO did if you want me to name 10 countries. And that's donate, because we ain't naming no countries, okay? We do low vibrational content here. Nah, I'm just playing. We won't do low vibrational content. But on this hoe, we say hoe in Texas. On the computer or on the internet, I'm supposed to be portraying not the smartest black man, okay? So I'm not answering your 10 countries question because I don't know. All right, anyways, what are y'all doing for the weekend, bro? Everybody asking me a question. What y'all got going for the weekend, bro? What was the girl name? Rebecca? I need Rebecca back in here. Is that her name? Shout out to Rebecca. Rebecca was telling me I look nice and all that kind of stuff. We need Rebecca back in here. Shout out to Coffee Cakes. It's crazy because some of these stuff that y'all put, I don't see it. Like, you guys don't see it. Rebecca said, I got a question. What allied country of the United States blew up the USS Liberty? I don't know, Rebecca, but I will say this. Guys, just so you know, some chats you guys can't see. I can see all the chats here on my computer, which is in front of me. Shout out to Tanisha. Tanisha said, I'm minding my business. That part, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Somebody else call in. Like I said, don't be on that racist shit or that weird shit. You will get blocked. But you can call in and be cool. You can call in and be cool. Shout out to Destin. Destin, I want you to sound out what you just put in the chat, Destin. Sound it out, and if it don't sound right, you're going to get blocked from my page. I think Destin put monkey. So Destin has 10 seconds to sound it out in the chat and make it make sense for the rest of us, or else Destin's blocked from this page officially forever. Shout out to Peter Diddler. Peter Diddler says hi. Shout out to Florida is life. Florida said facts. Shout out to Tabitha. What's up, Tabitha? She said hello. Tanisha put LOL. Them sound effects. Y'all like the sound effects? Y'all hear the sound effects? All right, Destin, your time's up. You just got blocked from my page, Destin. You can't put no more messages. Shout out to Florida. I appreciate you, Florida. Florida said double tap the screen. Love y'all. I wonder why y'all can't see all the chats, though. I'm so confused. Shout out to my moderators. What's going on here? Y'all hit the like button, though. I appreciate y'all. And keep it PG. Don't be calling me a monkey and shit like that, because I'm going to look at you like this. All right? So don't call me a monkey. I know you mad because I make black look good. I know. It's not easy being me, okay? It's not easy being your boy. But yeah, shout out to Tabitha. Tabitha said, damn, yeah, man, they be hating. They be hating. They be mad. They mad because we ain't worried about them. It's like, why you mad at me because I look good? Shout out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman said the soundboard. Yeah. Hey, man, the soundboard say today, if you want to stream and stuff, get you a soundboard, okay? Get you a soundboard. But I mean, I made the soundboard. So this my soundboard with my sounds. Like, for example, ladies, listen.
Daddy, am I your baby?
Yes, sir. She said, Daddy, am I your baby? Shout out to Mariah. Shout out to Mariah. Another one of my favorite songs. Shout out to Kevin Gates. I think he just dropped the album. Here we go.
When you make a woman feel safe, da-da.
Da-da.
Yeah, man. Da-da.
Da-da. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, man, I put sounds to make me hype. Shout out to Tanisha. Tanisha said, where's my wife? I ain't got no wife. I do have women in my life. Shout out to the women in my life. Yeah, I ain't got no wife though. I don't know if I'm getting married, bro. I don't know if I'm getting married. Shout out to Riley. Riley said, da-da. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting married because, bro, it's a whole thing with that baby mama culture going on with the people that look like us. And I'm saying, because, you know, I'm black, I can say that. Yeah, bro, I don't want to put myself in that kind of debauchery, okay? Shout out to Riley. Riley said, I'm a girl. It don't matter if you was a guy. At the end of the day,
when you make a woman feel safe,
da-da.
Da-da. Yeah, man. Da-da.
And then my favorite one, too, is the Joker laugh. Shout out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman said you're going to be a good dad. I appreciate you, man. I'm still waiting, though, because it ain't even about being a good dad. It's like just working it out with the moms. So, you know, I'm going to do my part as a man to do what I got to do. And also, guys, just so you guys understand, remember, you see me present like this because my dad, shout out to Papa Black. Shout out to Papa Black. But y'all see me present myself because my dad raised me properly. You feel me? So I ain't worried about being a good dad. It's more so just working it out with my kids because I grew up seeing my dad with my stepmom and shit like that. And, you know, my stepmom like my mom, but I rather, like, I'm not mentally mature enough to do the baby mama, baby daddy thing that everybody does, okay? Shout out to Riley. Riley said that she's trans or he's trans. Okay, so we're going to call you they, them. Shout out to Tanisha. Tanisha said, yes, I'm 32. I'm debating on if I should have a child or not. Yeah, man, it's a tough decision. All right, it's a tough decision. I ain't got the answers. I ain't got the answers. It's just know you locked in, okay? You locked in with that person. So if that person becomes your baby, Tanisha, if that person becomes your baby daddy, please understand and trust and believe you're going to have to deal with his, his significant other at some point in time. And I'm not mentally mature to do all that. So I'm going to just vibe right now. Do what I do by my lonely, okay? Shout out to the women in my life, though. Shout out to Aiden. Aiden said, hi, dude. What's poppin', Aiden? Gouda said, freedom without purpose is wasted. Purpose before fatherhood is preparation. Facts. So, yeah, I got to stack my bread. Once I stack my bread, I'll turn around and do what it do. Shout out to Riley. Riley said, I'm 29. Aiden said, hi. Yeah, man, it's tough, bro. Shout out to the kids. Shout out to the kids. And shout out to the parents, too. It's just like, that shit is not easy. All my friends, right? Oh, shit, we got somebody calling in. I think we got Florida calling in. It says, because kids are annoying and I have a lot of mental disorders. Here we go. It's the Black Pill Hotline.
Hey, what's good, bro? This is Florida.
What's up, Florida? I knew you called in. What's good, brother? Hey, man, Florida's been on the show before. He comes in normally when we do our conversations. Shout out to everybody in here. This Florida, people.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, bro. Big shout out to you, man. I hope your night is going well. W to the chat. W to the chat. Like, I love your channel. Like, I love your vibe. I love your energy. Like, I didn't have much of a question today, to be honest. But, like, I don't know. Like, my passion and my goal, I don't know, someday is to hit the Powerball, hit the lottery, and set a generational wealth for my family. But I know that, you know, like, I'm in God's hands, and, you know, like, he's going to take care of everything that I can accomplish, you know, so that's just a dream. But, like, I just wanted to ask you, man, like, in simple words, like, if God today blessed you with $1 million, what would you do with it from start to finish? And how would you set your family apart, which is yourself right now? I know, like, you want to have a family, a wife, a kid, and things, but it comes in due time. But if God blessed you, somebody comes to your door right now, knocked on your door, and say, my brother, here's your $1 million, and I want you to, you know, to grow that for you and for your future family to come. What would you do with that?
All right, shout out to the chat. So Florida asked, what would I do if I got $1 million from start to finish? I mean, well, I'm the type of person I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna have fun first, I'm gonna be honest, but then I'm probably gonna invest. So when I say fun, okay, so $1 million is not that much money as people like to think, right? $1 million is not that much. So
You right?
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, even though it's not the best financial decision, I'm giving 100 to my people. I'm giving 100 to my dad. I'm giving 50 to my brother. My dad can do what he want, and probably give 50 to my uncle. And then that's about 200 gone. After that, I'm taking maybe 30, and I'm going on a vacation. So I've had a decent amount of money before. So I've had a couple figures in my bank before. Not like 6 though, but I've had a decent amount of money. So because of that, I kind of understand money don't last like that.
I like that.
Yeah. So I go on a vacation for 30 racks. After that, it's back to work. So me personally, I'll find a way to, do my show other than investing in the stock market and stuff. I'll be doing my show. Like I quit my job and go all in with my show and my music because I have money to pay my bills. You feel me?
Oh, bro, blessed up.
Yes, sir.
And and I've always heard this. Whenever you do the things that you like to do, that you're gonna be successful.
Yes, sir.
And that's amazing. But speaking on your vacation, though, where would you go on vacation? Fiji, Japan, Mexico?
American side of me, I'm going to Vegas. I've traveled outside of America though. So, I mean, I've been to Colombia, I've been to Mexico, I've been to the islands, Virgin Islands, the Caribbean, I've been to Jamaica. Maybe I might go on a cruise. I might just go on a cruise.
Okay, I see
Yeah,
you, bro.
cause it's cheaper. Like it's not that I want to do the cruise. I've done cruises, but it's easier to control the amount of money I spend, and like I said, turn around and invest the rest. So it's better to just, keep it frugal. You got to just keep it frugal. Like when you have money, yeah, you're going to spend all your money. Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. But anyways, man, thank you so much, man, for allowing me to call in. And like I told you before, too, man, like I've been here before and things. But
Yes, sir.
like your channel is different. Like, it's not like everybody else's, man. And you always have a positive attitude, a good mind.
Thank
and
you.
for that, bro, like, I thank the Lord for that, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate you too. I remember you. You know, you call in a lot. Yeah, man. I stay like I said, I'm from Miami. For those of you who don't know, I'm from Miami, Florida. So I stay
from
positive.
Florida, too.
Yes, sir. So I stay positive. Because really, what it came down to, a lot of people I came up with were very. I don't want to say negative to like put them down, but they always like I could see I'm a very like person that's in tune with my emotions. So like I could feel when somebody like. You feel me, like, is feeling of the weight of the world on their shoulders. So that's what I seen coming up a lot. So I try to be positive because I'm like, hey, we all gonna die anyways, not to be dark, but we gonna die. So if we gonna die, let's just be positive because it's like, shit, life's hard enough already. You know?
Amen to that, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, bro. Amen to that.
Yes, sir.
Bro, take care of yourself, man. I love you, man. And I'm still tuned in and everything else. W to you.
Yes, sir.
W to the chat.
Yes, sir.
And keep it going, bro. Keep it going because you got a purpose in this world, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Do the same thing, man. Stay up. Keep doing what you do. Shout out to your kids and shout out to your family.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yes,
W,
sir.
bro. Later.
Yes, sir. Take care. Be safe. Later. Shout out to Florida. Yes, sir. Florida always knows how to put a smile on somebody's face. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to XOXO said we outside. I hope that doesn't mean outside my place, because Riley said earlier that they was outside. Shout out to Riley. Riley said she had a kid at 19, even though Riley said that she's a transgender. We're going to have to figure that one out. No disrespect to the alphabet community. I'm just saying. Shout out to Tanisha. Tanisha said, your room's live. Yeah, my room is simple. This is the work room. Shout out to Florida. Florida said it was a pleasure speaking with you. We appreciate you, Florida. We appreciate you. But yeah, man, y'all call in. We're going to stay in for a little bit longer. Then I got to go because I got to get to the gym. And I believe the gym closes at 10 today. And it's 8. So we'll stay for like 10 more minutes. Y'all let us know what's on your mind. What's on your mind, people? Let us know what's on your mind. And shout out to Gouda. Gouda said... peace and blessings. Gouda said if he had the money, he protected first, then stabilized your life. After that, you invested in the things that grow, people, freedom, and legacy. Blessings are managed before they're multiplied. Bars. Bars. Bars, bars, bars. Choosing the wrong mother for your child isn't just about romance. It's about misaligned values, unresolved wounds, and timing. A child ties futures together, not just blood. And that's why wisdom says choose character over chemistry, peace over pressure, and alignment over impulse. If God bless, well, hey, first off, shout out to Gouda. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, if God blessed me with $1 million, it wouldn't be a flex, it would be an assignment. Provision is never just about comfort. It's about responsibility, stewardship, and who benefits from your obedience. Whew. Yeah, Gouda, hey. Gouda, we might have to get on a song, bro. You know I made music, Gouda. Like I said, you got to just send me some stuff you want me to mix. I got you, Gouda. I got you. Shout out to Campbell. Campbell Silva sent 100 diamonds or something. I appreciate you, Campbell. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who donates. Sorry I don't give the reaction that other streamers or content creators give. I just don't know how much it's worth. So... you know, if it's worth a lot, my bad. If I'm not like, oh my God, thank you for the roses and all that kind of stuff, I just don't know. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the donations. It means a lot. But yeah, hey man, we got a lot of people in here. I appreciate everybody in here. Shout out to John Miller. John Miller said GLHF. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate that. Gouda said, facts, bro. I got an open spot for you on the track, Real Spill. Hey, Gouda, let me know. Gouda, let me know. I got the studio at the crib. Like, this is my workroom, guys. I have the studio here, so let me know. I actually come back in the booth and I'll drop the knowledge. Like I said, Gouda, go listen to Target Practice if you want to hear me on my black shit. Shout out to Daniel Reed. Daniel Reed said, are you here legally? Yes, I am a legal citizen, but that's not your business, Daniel Reed. You're not the government. But yes, I was born and raised here. Born and raised in the 305, the county of Dade. Shout out to Miami. But that's not your business, Daniel Reed. So Daniel Reed, don't ask me no stupid questions like that again. I don't know you like that. Ask me my whether or not I was born here or if I'm here legally. Okay? Don't do that no more. But shout out to you, Daniel Reed. I get it. I get it. Shout out to the migrants. Shout out to the immigrants. That was rather bold of you to come on my page and ask me a question like that. And you don't know me from nowhere. We're going to have to watch you, Daniel. I said it with that animosity to let you know it was inappropriate, okay? Don't do that, especially now during this time when we got Colt 47, shout out to Colt 47, doing what he does out here in these streets, President Donald Trump. So yeah, be careful what you say on my page. Ask me a question, though. Don't ask me no question like that, though. I know I said ask me a question. Shout out to Bob Jenkins. Bob Jenkins says sea lions are on some real shit lately. Shout out to Daniel Reed. Daniel Reed said it's part of my investigation. Daniel Reed, you just got blocked from my page. I don't need you investigating me. You're hit from this channel. Go investigate me another way. But yeah, shout out to Bob Jenkins. Bob Jenkins says sea lions are on some real shit. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, I was born where God placed me. My presence is not accidental. That part. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said people be tripping. Yeah, bro, the internet, bro. I had a dude, guys, listen to this. I had a dude come on here and tell me I look like the person that killed his family member. I'm sitting there like,
What the hell? Oh my God.
I'm like, what do you want me to say? It's like, why are you telling me that? Clearly, I'm not the guy. So what are we talking about? Huh? Clearly, I'm not him. I'm not him. Why are you telling me about it? It's like, what? So, like, why would you ask me if I'm here legally or not legally? I don't even know you. Are you ICE? Are you ICE? It's like, bro, are you ICE? I'm like, bro, I don't answer to you. I answer to the government. It's like, bro, yeah, man, look, man. I used to turn up. I don't turn up no more. My inner circle told me, like, I got an inner circle of people I talk to about the show and shit. They told me I can't be, I can't be turning up on people. Shout out to Bob. Bob, they didn't put it in the chat, but I seen what you said. Bob said, yeah, the racist motherfuckers be yapping 24/7 about absolute nonsense. I'm like, yeah, bro, like, it's not on my mind whether or not people are here legally. Like, I have a life. I have bills. I got bills to pay. Like, I pay for this. I got to keep the lights on. Y'all talking about, are you here legally? That's clown world, bro. Come on. The sound didn't even go off. That shit crazy. Shout out to Gouda. I got to turn up, bro, because you guys are seeing the soft side. Like, I've seen the other side where they come in my comments talking about, I hate Nick Hers. They be saying shit like that, bro. I'm like, yo. Like, I'm just the type of person that's like, bro, if you don't like me, I don't like you neither. But why are you trying to talk to me about it? Like, we don't have to talk. Like, I'm not one of these, shout out to my black people, you feel me? I'm not one of the black people that want to reason with you. It's like, bro, if you don't like me, you don't have to like me. I'm not going to like you neither. At the same time, I am who I am, and I'm going to keep being who I be. But, like, if you have that energy with me, keep that energy, but stay on that side of the fence. Because if you come close to me, I'm thinking you're trying to harm me. And, it's gonna turn into something dangerous, bro. So it's like, bro, don't come at me with that stupid shit. Because I'm going to look at you like, yeah. So, yeah, my inner circle say I can't turn up on them. But they be tripping. It's like, bro, miss me with that shit. What am I supposed to do? It's like, I'm just like, bro, let's say I was here illegally. Why is that your business? Are you ICE? It's like, you're not ICE. They don't pay you to do this, bro. This is my country too, ninja. Stay off my page with that bullshit. Fuck. Shout out to the migrants. They just get me so mad. Shout out to Maury. Yeah, man, hey, because they be coming in my stream and they get mad. I'm like, bro, y'all really have the unmitigated gall, like the audacity. It's like, bro, all you have to do is invest in the same stuff I invested and go spew your hatred over there. Like, why are you bringing it here? I don't want to hear about it. Like, keep that to yourself. Damn. Shout out to Bob. Bob said, no need to give ignorant people your time. Limited amount of time on this earth, not spending it talking to stupid people. That part. Shout out to Bob. That should be weird, bro. I'm like, yo, is this on the brain 25/8? Is that all y'all think about? I'm like, bro, come on, bro. There's so many other things going on earth. You sitting here talking about that? Oh, damn. It's not my fight. Shout out to our politicians. Let them figure all of that out. I'm not figuring that out. That's not my fight. My fight is trying to stack this paper, keep the lights on, and do what I do. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda, I seen what you said. That is another story. But like I said, you see, that's why I don't even entertain the conversation, because if we really get into it, It just all makes no sense. At the end of the day, everybody was moved to different places. You know, everybody was doing what they do. Everybody's goddamn immigrants except the people that were indigenous to this land. It's like, why are we, it's like I said, I don't even want to get into the conversation, bro, because it turns into a whole thing. Because look, the reality of the situation is people need to understand there was people born here that are indigenous to this land. That's it and that's all. Past that, they're the real people. The Indians that you guys don't know about, and I know because I dealt with a couple of these women, right, that were black and Indian. They part of tribes and shit, you know? Them people is the people that's their land, okay? If we split straws and shit or whatever they say. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda says some hearts resist what challenged them. Some minds fear what they cannot control. When people don't like you, it often means you are standing in alignment while they are still negotiating. And shout out to Gouda, he said, while they're negotiating their own shadows, their dislike is like a reflection, not a verdict. Keep walking, keep speaking, and keep being you. I appreciate you, bruh. Appreciate you. Shout out to Angry Goose Media. He said, yow. I think he meant yo. Shout out to Aubrey. Aubrey said, what's my dog's name? My dog's name is Melody. Shout out to my baby. She's asleep right now. Well, she's not asleep. She's up and she hears her name. She's named after my song Melody, which is my best song, which is about a girl. Shout out to my baby. Y'all want to see her? Come here. All right, don't be weird, though. All right, look. Hold up, y'all. It's my baby. Shout out to Dookie Man. Dookie Man said, be careful, bro. Dookie Man said, be careful, bro. They are graping ninjas in the county. They just got Lil Man. Well, yeah, I'm a square. Shout out to you, Dookie Man. If you didn't know, I'm a square. And I promote squares on my page. I promote being a square. I tell people all the time it's better to be a square. I gotta go see the podcast. I say that all the time. Be a square. In today's day and age, unless you like being around a bunch of men, be a square. Okay? Shout out to they, them. Shout out to Aubrey. Aubrey said, what's my name? My name is Adam. Like Adam and Eve. My fan base are the Adams and the Eves. Shout out to Jim West. Jim West said, earth is flat, water don't lie. Hey, I don't know. Hey, you ain't never told no lies, though. You ain't never told no lies, though. I don't know. Because my question always is like, bruh, how is, I guess, they call it the centrifugal force, right? The centrifugal force, right? The centrifugal force that is gravity, supposedly somehow holds water in its place so it doesn't fall off the earth that's spinning. Mind you guys, this is some crazy shit because I always think about it. So think about it. The earth is spinning and that's why we have days. So the earth is spinning at the same time revolving. So it's spinning while spinning around the sun. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's the world we live in.
Well, what the hell, boy?
That's the world we live in. All right, watch out, Melody. Hey, man, man, like I said, we in here for 5 more minutes. Y'all say what y'all got to say because I got to get to the gym. Shout out to Bob. Bob said the same. Hold on. Fuck, I didn't see it. Bob said the same immigration stuff. Damn, Bob, I didn't get to see it. My bad. Bob, put it in the chat again because it's 2 different chats. Bob, put that chat that you just put in before, put it again so I can see it. Shout out to Jim. Jim said it's all a cool story. Aubrey said, help, my 90-pound dog just sat on top of me. Yeah, Melody's only like 50 pounds. She's like, she was supposed to be, I forgot what dog she was supposed to be, but they gave me the wrong dog. So, you know how it goes. What I was going to say. Yeah, Bob, put that in the chat again. My bad. But yeah, man, tell us what y'all got going for the weekend. We in here for like 10 more minutes. After that, I got to go because I got to get to the gym. And I said I got to get to the gym, and no pun intended, shout out to Jim West. Jim West, I appreciate the subscription. But yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit in the world, man. You know, you gotta bide your time. At the end of the day, we're not gonna be able to understand everything. It's just how it goes. I just be like I said, you know, I just want to make good money and feed my family and take care of my legacy and build generational wealth. Shout out to Bob. Bob said the same anti-immigration stuff happening in the UK. It makes no sense because Britain has a history of colonizing and taking other people's cultures. Facts. Yeah, man, like I said, right now, you know, society, the only thing we can say is, well, I can't say what I want to say because they watching. Shout out to the people. Shout out to my CIA agent and my FBI agent watching me. I know what it is. Shout out to Aubrey. Aubrey said, tomorrow I leave for Tennessee. Have a safe travel. Shout out to Nicole. Nicole said, are you single? Now, I got women in my life. Shout out to the ladies in my life.
Hello.
Yeah, Nicole, I got women in my life. I'm never single, okay? Not to say it like that. Not to say it like that. But, yeah. I'm married to the money, baby. I'm married to the money. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said, I challenge everyone to sit with their shadows one day. To be divine, you must dive in. Earth is heart. Heart is earth, and we are here to overstand that part. Shout out to John. John said, what you think of Ireland? Shout out to Ireland. I like the way they talk. I don't know if they like black people, though. I'm going to be real. But I like their accent. Like, I like how they talk. Actually, I came to find out recently on TikTok that there are black people in Ireland. So, yeah, depending on how they feel about coloreds, okay? Sorry to say it like that, but depending how they feel about coloreds will determine how I feel about them. But I like their accents, and, you know, they seem to be nice people to me. Shout out to, what's this dude that was a boxer? Conor McGregor. I like his attitude. Shout out to Aubrey. Shout out to Bob. Bob said, shout out to the CIA. Bob said that Ireland fucks with everyone. Yeah, shout out to Ireland, and if they like us, it's cool. It's cool. Shout out to Gouda. Gouda said we was everywhere, and he said, I'm going to say what you can't. Shout out to Jim. He said, I'm in the UK. Shout out to John. John said, no, we chill with all. Yeah, hey, man, like I said, if the Ireland people's cool, shout out to Ireland. We got Ireland in the building. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love everybody, man. I'm not racist. I might come off prejudiced sometimes, but the only reason why I come off prejudiced is because I'm aware that other groups of people are prejudiced towards me. I used to be unaware to it. I used to be oblivious to it. That's one thing I thank my parents for. You feel me? My parents raised me so well to where I didn't really understand the implications or the ramifications of racism and or white supremacy. So yeah, so if I come off a bit, what's the correct term? Prejudice now is because I'm aware of the racial stereotypes that are presented at me, even though I present like this. So yeah. Shout out to John. John said there's like 32 different accents. Word. Shout out to Bob. Bob said facts. Yeah, but past that, I love everybody, man. I like white people. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Yeah, even them. Even them. They just be asking me, do I swirl sometimes? Yeah, I swirl. I swirl. It depends. It depends, though. I do vibes. I'll swirl sometimes. I don't care. Yeah, Russian people. I like Russian women, too. All that. Who that? Who else? England. I like the England. Even Ireland. Yeah, I like all them people. Shout out to Jim. Jim said there's only a rich supremacy. Ooh, bars. Bars. I ain't gonna lie, Jim. That's probably going in the song, fam. I'm gonna be like, there is no white supremacy. There's only rich supremacy. Some shit like that. That sounds fire, okay? That sounds fire. But yeah, yeah, man, it's like I said, man, shit. Shout out to the world, man. I love everybody. Shout out to all the people. Shout out to Pet Lover. I appreciate the subscription. I appreciate the subscription. One day I'm gonna do this, like, you know, one day I'm gonna be on the stream like all day and I'm gonna do this. Shout out to Armed Robbery. Armed Robbery said this is racist. I don't know what to say to that, but I appreciate you giving me a 2026. Shout out to 2026. We're going into a new year. Yes, sir. Yeah, one day I'm gonna do a stream like this for like 12 hours and see what happens. Shout out to Iyazi. I don't know how to pronounce the name, Miss or Mr. Shout out to Aubrey. I appreciate the sub. Iyazi said, how old are you? I am 28 years old and in the flesh kicking. I'm 28 years old. Yeah, it feels good to be alive. I appreciate the thumbs up. Armed robbery. Yeah, tongue-tied and shit. But yeah, man, I'm 28 years old and kicking. And I'm not going nowhere no time soon, I hope. Shout out to God. God, please keep me alive. I want to be 100, people. I want to live to 100. It sucks for whoever is gonna, you feel me? It sucks for whoever's gonna wipe my butt in the future when I'm older. Because they going to have to do it. Shout out to Yazi. Yazi said I'm unking him. Oh, shout out to Yazi. Oh, you was... No, I'm not related to you. I'm not related to you. I was the friend that pulled up to the party. Are you talking about LB's party? Shout out to LB. Shout out to my boy. If you talking about LB's party, I'm just his friend. We work together. Yeah. Hey, what's poppin', fam? We fam now. We fam now. All right, stop screaming, though. You making me uncomfortable. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I was at the party. Yeah, guys, I'll be out there sometimes. Yeah, what's poppin'? Damn, it's a small world out this motherfucker. Yeah, I was at the party. That is sick. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's your boy. I'm in here. Don't tell nobody that you see my page, though, because they think I'm a little bit famous. I'm not. Hey, shout out to everybody who put the extreme... Shout out to everybody that put the extreme messages on my page. Like, resend the messages. Shout out to Aubrey. Aubrey said, ask me a question. Aubrey, I don't know what to ask you. But I do know... Shout out to Dean. Dean said... Dean, you tripping, bro. Dean said, my question is, that a green condom on your head? Well, I don't know. Maybe to you it is. What do you want me to say? Does my head look like a penis? I don't know. Shout out to Yazi. Yazi said, do I have any pets? Yeah, I have some pets. I showed my baby already. Shout out to my baby. My baby right here. She's always with me. She's just quiet, so you never hear her. It's my baby, though. It's my daughter. Her name's Melody. Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to Dean. Dean laughing. Dean, that's not funny, bruh. Talking about, the condom. All right, guys, we got to get up on out of here. I got to get to the gym, man. I got to go to the gym and work out, man. I gained all this weight. Shout out, Yazi. I appreciate you. That's my daughter. That's my baby. Shout out to my little baby. She's so cute. She's cute. What's up, mama? What's up? But, yeah, I got to get to the gym, man. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. Shout out to Yazi. Yazi said, see you in real life. See you soon in real life, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens, you feel me? But yeah, shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams and shout out to the Eves. I'm back in here later, maybe. I might do a gaming stream. Y'all pull up. Past that, it's your boy B8. Deuces. Yes, sir.